Today we're going to work on 15 through 19 in book number 2. Let's get started. First thing that we're going to do is clap and count. So get your hands ready and clap the numbers with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 15, we have staccatos. Staccatos are little dots underneath the notes, and this tells us that we need to play it short. With staccato markings, we're going to start the note and end the note with our tonguing. So make sure that you're actually taking your tongue off of the vibration to create the sound and putting the tongue back to stop the sound at the end of the note. So it's almost like a t. Make sure that you're doing this to practice some of the rhythms and also to practice your staccatos. Let's talk about the letters. All right, we're going to say the letters with the recording. 1, 2, ready. D, E, F, A, B flat, A, G, F, E, D, E, F, A, B flat, A, G, F, E, D, A, D. Very good. All right, so we're doing squeezy B flat, and we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 for A. All right, so now we're going to play it. Let's play it together. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is smooth and connected. We have tenuto markings. So we're going to play it legato. This is da, da, da. We're gently hitting the reed with our tongue, and it's like one taste bud. It's not even a whole entire, ta. It's just one little taste bud that is going to hit the crest of the reed. All right, let's try it. Oh, let's say the letters. F, F, A, G, G, B flat, A, C, A, B flat, B flat, D, B flat, A, C, A, G, 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 A, F. Let's move on to 17. So 17 tries to fake you out because we have staccatos and tenuto markings. So you're going to be playing short and long. Let's see if we can figure it out. And the first thing we're going to do is clap and count. Shifting gears. 1 and 3, 4, 1 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, hold. Say the letters and move your fingers. Make sure you're tracking with your eye across the page. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 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 D, 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 E, F, G, A, G, 2, 3, 4, F, F, A, F, E, E, G, E, D, F, F, E, D, C. All right, let's play it. Number 18 is a canon or a round, and so what that means is we're going to divide the band in half, or even in this case you could do it in 4 different groups and have each group start at a different time. So the first group would start at 1, and when the first group gets to 2, a second group could start at 1. And when the first group gets to 3, a third group can start at 1. And when the first group gets to 4, a fourth group can start at the very beginning. And this is an incredible round. Let's see if we can play with the round together. We're going to clap and count the Talus Canon. 2, ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to play with group 1 here. Let's say the letters. So let's see if we can say the letters as we go along. It starts on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, E, F, F, G, G, A, F, B flat, A, G, G, F, C, B flat, G, A, F, G, G, A, C, D, E, F, A, G, G, F. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so I'm going to try it, but I'm going to do it in group 2 this time. Let's see if you can play along with me. We're going to try group 2. About this is if you had a video camera and some editing software, you could play it once and actually do your own round or canon with that one recording, because essentially that's what we're doing. All right, so we're going to move on to number 19. 19 is all about sight reading, and sight reading is super important. So sight reading means when you look at a piece for the very first time, are you able to read it? Can you play it? Even though it's the first time, can you play it? Here are some tips and tricks that you can use so that you're ready and able to play sight reading a piece of music the very first time you see it. All right, but number 19 tells us some tricks that we can use so that we can even be better sight readers. The first letter is S in star, and that means to look at the sharps and the flats, the key signature. So check out the key signature. Why is this so important? Because those notes are going to be the notes that we use for the whole song, unless there's accidentals. We'll talk about that later. All right, T is for time signature. Are you in 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, 6/8 time? You have to know how to subdivide, so that's pretty important. A is for accidentals. Those are those flats or sharps or even natural signs that you have in your music that change the color of a note. So we have to know if it's going to have any accidentals. Accidentals will be placed right before a note if we need to change it. It's usually not a note that's in the key signature. R stands for rhythm. Rhythms can be tough, but if it's all in quarter notes, we know how to play that pretty well. We're looking for rhythms that are harder to play, like syncopation or any dotted rhythms, or maybe everything is notes and there's a couple of rests. So if you find something that looks different than everything else, something that interrupts the pattern, you really need to focus on that rhythm. S stands for signs. You need to look for your dynamics, tempo markings, and endings. First ending, second ending. Is it a DS Alfini? Is it a DC Alfini? We need to know all these symbols and signs and look ahead for anything that looks different in our patterns. Number 19, let's look for the stars. So first, S, sharps and flats, the key signature. What is the key signature for your instrument? For B-flat instruments, your key signature is F sharp. So we're actually in the key of G. It's really important to know your key signatures and what key is tonic. So we are starting with F sharp. All right, T. T stands for time signature. What is the time signature? That's right, our time signature is 4/4. So that's common time. That's easy enough, right? A. Is there any accidentals? Look ahead. Do you see any accidentals? I don't see any accidentals. Do you? R. R is the rhythm. Let's clap and count it. We're not going to start on beat 1. We're going to start on beat 4. So let's clap and count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, 4. Rest. 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so those were the rhythms. Now let's look at S for signs. Do you see a tempo marking? That's right, it's moderato. Do you see any dynamics? We have piano, we have a crescendo to mezzo forte, and a decrescendo. Do we have any staccatos or tenuto markings? We do. We have staccatos and tenuto markings. Are there any more symbols we need to know about? I don't think so. I think that's it. Now let's see if we can play it all the way through. This is the first time we've played it. I look forward to hearing you play online or at school. Bye, guys.